Welcome, people, and welcome to the Wisdom Academy. Thank you all for joining the Academy. I appreciate every single one of you. Today, we're going to be breaking down the Travis Scott concert ritual and how they are doing rituals within concerts. They are energy harvesting rituals. Thank you all for tapping in. So, what we need to understand is that it's called Astro World. Astro means star. Astro is the word astral. The stars are the realm of the astral plane. This is why it says, see you on the other side. The astral plane is in rotation with the physical plane. The astral plane is a mirror with the physical. Whatever happens in the physical happens in the astral, vice versa. So it's called Astro World. Astral is the place of demons, spirits, energy, elemental beings. We're going to get into all of this later in the video. So the word astral has the word star within it. Travis Scott Astroworld has the stars behind it. Here you see the man's head popping out of the firmament, because beyond the stars is the astral plane. This is portal symbology. The net symbology, when you see nets, a bit like the space delta logos. I'm going to show you here. Let me just pull it up really quickly. So on the space logos, they always show the net on the earth, because the net symbolizes the ether. Okay, the ether, this is the net. This is the portal. Here's the eyes, the single eyes. See you on the other side. This is a portal. Because the ether is the barrier between the physical and the astral realms. It's the etheric barrier. And here you see the net. The net is the ether. Planet. Plane with a net. The net above us is the firmament. Net became Nut, the Egyptian sky god Nut, which I'm going to pull up now, which is the Egyptian sky god Nut, which is the god of the stars. Nut and net, same word. So the net, the barrier between the ether, between the physical and the spirit realm, is the ether. And this is what the stars are shining through the ether. The light of the astral plane is shining through the stars. Okay. So Astro World is astral, the realm of the spirits. Astral world is the realm of imagination. They're all dimensions of your mind. As we all need to understand, is that the universe is mental. It all exists within the mind. The mind, the mental plane, the realm of thoughts, the realm of your invisible intelligence. Then you have, so the realm of mental is the realm of thought. Then the astral realm is the realm of thoughts manifesting into imagination. So the mental plane is a chair, the thought of a chair. The astral plane is the imagination of the chair. The etheric plane is the energy of the chair. The physical plane is the physical manifestation. They're all dimensions of the mind. Stars, we've gone over that. But here you see Jesus beaming his consciousness down through a star. Here you see some Masonic artwork with the eye in the triangle beaming through the firmament into the physical plane. Because we're all stars. Sistar, ancestor, rock star, a superstar, a celebrity is a superstar. You're all stars. We're all a star in a physical body. We beam our consciousness down. This is the Babylonian universe. Beyond the physical plane is the astral plane. We're in all of these realities now. You're in the astral plane now. You're in the etheric plane now. You're in the physical. They're all dimensions of the mind. So when you see the number 11, it represents the mirroring effect of the astral and the physical. So here you see the Astro World, astral, which is the 11 here, which is the Masonic pillars, the two Masonic pillars, which is the 11. The 11 is the mirroring effect between the physical and the astral. Because if you manipulate the astral plane, you then have an effect on the physical plane. As above, so below. You manipulate the higher planes of existence, you manipulate the lower planes. You change above, you change below. So the ether is the either side. It's a physical and spiritual element, which is the fifth element. It joins the two worlds together. Two, which is the number two, the two worlds, ether. Two, Geether, joins the two worlds. So on the concert, how it works is that our minds are giving mental thoughts towards the music. Our mind is a frequency tuner. It's like a radio. We tune our minds to different frequencies. This is why we call it a mindset. So when you're at these concerts, you're tuning your mind to the frequency of the words, the lyrics, and the gestures of the music. So you're tuning your mind to the frequency of this demonic low vibrational energy coming from the words and the gestures in the music. Not only that, every thought has an emotion. So you're giving emotional energy towards this low vibrating energy thought form within your mind. Collectively, all of the minds tapping into this frequency and giving it energy, because this is why you feel drained after a concert, because you're giving all of your energy. But when you meditate, when you sit still and you focus internally, you give energy internally. But when you focus on external things, you give away energy. So all of the minds of the masses at these concerts are giving energy to the low frequency. Their minds are set to low frequency and they're giving energy to low frequency. They're giving emotional and thought power, emotional energy and thought energy towards this low frequency. And in the astral plane, this will manifest because the mind affects the astral plane. If you go and watch my other videos on how our minds create demons, I explain this. Our minds create elemental spirits, elemental beings within the astral plane. And I explain how every addiction of yours is a demon. So this low vibrational energy from the masses is is creating astral forms within the astral plane. This is why whenever you see a ritual, they'll always show the number 11. 11. 9/11 was a ritual, an energy harvesting ritual. It's always the 11 because it shows the mirroring effect of the physical and the astral plane. The mirror, whatever happens in the physical happens in the astral, vice versa. And this is what they're doing. They are harnessing low vibrational spirits. We are creating these demonic energies within the astral plane, and this is what Satan or Baal is. Okay, and the Bible talks about how this world, this specific world, is being ran by darkness of spiritual wickedness and darkness. Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So we're not fighting against flesh or blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness. And then in the Old Testament, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the worldly governors, the worldly governors, the princes of darkness of this world. John 5:19, we know that we are our God, and that whole world is under the power of the evil one. This world is being ran by a satanic death cult. It's what it is. It's a death cult at the end of the day. And this is what's going on. It's a satanic death cult which gives energy, creates, summons energy, demonic energy within the astral planes. They're feeding these demons, these demigods within the astral plane. There are demigods, there are gods, but the God with a capital G, is the one God, the true God, the creator of the universe. But there are demigods in the astral plane who rule over the astral plane. It's called demonology. There's ranks for demons. So this is what they're doing. The rulers of this world are worshipping demigods because in order to give yourself to God, to 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 reach the highest state of consciousness, to be one with God, your which is internal. It's not an external thing we do. We don't worship it, but you try to reach this high state. In order to do that, you have to sacrifice yourself. What did Jesus do? Sacrificed himself for the world's sins. It's symbolic. What do I mean by sacrifice yourself? In order to reach the high state of consciousness, you have to raise the oil. So therefore, you have to abstain from sex, abstain from overeating, abstain from all these, abstain from our lower nature, which is sacrificing yourself. But what the elites are doing, they're sacrificing other people, like babies. They're killing these babies, animals. They're doing demonic rituals in order to get things now. Because if you give over to these demigods, they will give over to you in the spiritual plane, in the physical plane. So by sacrificing something else, they are gaining, and this is what they're doing, and it's instant. In order to gain something in the physical world, they're evil. They have no hearts. They're giving over children. This is why children are being sacrificed and trafficked all around the world. Anyways, I'm going a bit off topic here, but this is what's going on. They're energy harvesting us for demigods within the astral plane, pretty much. So look at the symbolism on Travis Scott's t-shirt. Here you have the blue man, which represents water, calm, stillness, peace. And he goes through the door, which symbolizes portals. Doorways symbolize portals because doors have two sides, which is the physical and the astral. And it comes out as a red man with horns. The horns is the goat, which symbolizes the demonic energy within the astral plane. Red is fire, which is rage, movement, death, you know. So this is symbolizing coming to the concert and coming out demonic because the music is a form of hypnotism. Music hypnotizes the subconscious. It programs your subconscious. This is why you remember the lyrics. You remember the lyrics of the music because it's stored within your subconscious. Music is a very, very, very powerful tool to reprogram the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind manifests 90% of your behavior and your thoughts and your words and your actions. So by listening to the negative music, they're setting your subconscious mind on a demonic, low vibrational energy, which will then manifest into your behaviors, your thoughts, and words. This is how it's going on. It's magic. Music is magic. It's a form of magic. The music we're listening to is responsible for all of the crime, the hate, the murders on a daily basis in this world. The music we are listening to is programming the youth's minds. The younger you are, the easier your subconscious mind is programmed. This is why they target the youth. Because they're programming it to be evil, to kill and be divided. This is what's going on. So the goat oh, look at the stage, it's an antichrist. This is symbolizes portals, which is within you. The portal's not external, it's within yourself. Your mind's the portal into the astral plane. So this is why you see the goats everywhere. You know, when you see Eminem do the goat, Polo G, Ryla Rodriguez, which is GIF, his album Goat in Human Form. Here you see the mirror, the goat, and here you see the man. Because in the astral, he's the goat, which means the demonic energy. It symbolizes the demonic energy within the astral. But in the physical, he's a physical body. You see, in the astral, you can't lie. There is no lying in the astral plane. Whatever you think, you manifest instantly at the click of a finger. So when you die, for example, and you've still got a low vibrational mindset, you'll be manifested as a demon within the astral plane. And then you'll want to reincarnate because you don't want to be a demon. You don't want to live in hell. That is considered hell, the lower astral planes. You match your frequency in the astral planes. If you want to see an angel, you can't because you're not vibrating on that level. In order to see the higher vibrating spirits, you have to vibrate on their level. It's the same here when you want to manifest your life. You have to become that frequency of what you want. So they do not sell their souls. Okay, it's energy that they are manifesting. What they're doing is they're giving up on their conscious, their their knowledge of good and evil. They're giving up on it for money exchange. So basically, what they're saying is, if you cast spells through the music on this demonic energy, we will give you this amount of money. And this is what they're doing. They're not selling their souls, they're selling their goodwill. That's what they're selling, which is going against their internal self, which is a sin. A sin is going against your internal dialogue, which knows what's good and bad, which is your divine intelligence, your Holy Spirit, your guide. So the goat symbolizes the lower astral plane, the lower astral plane energy, Satan, Moloch, Baal, all of this energy has no true form. It has no true form, and it's symbolized as a goat. Why? Because the goat is a ground animal, which represents the lower self, the lower nature of man. Birds symbolize the higher self because they fly high. So this is what it is. This is why there's a blue man going in through the portal out onto the red man. And this is why it says, see you on the other side. That's the motto of Astro World. So the whole concept is harnessing your energy to create demons within the astral plane, pretty much. That is what it is about. I hope you gain a better understanding, people. Hope this was a good lecture for you. And let me know any recommendations for me to do a lecture on. Thank you all, people. Thank you all for joining the Academy. There's going to be plenty of more content coming on a weekly basis. God bless you all.